Okay, guys. Today, what did I do? This is Maine Beer Review number 85. Tomorrow is last call. Um, Today, I ran over to Rolling Fatties, had a quick one. They had a sour over there, a Preble. It's from Four River, and it's a Preble raspberry sour. Four River makes a line of sours, I guess, under this Preble name. And it was like pucker sour. I mean, really pucker sour. Usually I pound these babies down, but this one, I'd have it again. It comes in a can. It was only 4% alcohol. Uh, so that, I don't know, it wasn't that high in alcohol, but man, it was sour. But anyway, that's worth trying if you like a sour. But this one was super sour. Um, Neighbors, friends came over today. It was interesting. Bob and Patty came over, and I gave Bob one of those down the hatch, that roasted chili beer we had. Now, Brian, Kate, and myself loved this beer. I gave it to Bob to try, and he really liked it. He loved that surprise roasted flavor. Um, Patty didn't care for it, which really makes it great because all beers aren't for all people. And Bob is the guy. If you remember, if I did some posts, we built a 7 foot. Oh my God. We built a 7 foot menorah on my front lawn, our front lawn, not Ginny's and my front lawn, last Hanukkah. And yeah, no, I'm not Jewish. It's crazy when you think about it. And this year he wants to build a 4 foot dreidel that spins. I almost give up. Bob came over the other day. He's got this t shirt on, it's got a spaceship on it. And the T-shirt says "Secret Jewish Space Lasers," and it's shooting lasers down at the Earth with stars of David. I mean, that stuff can't be real. I called up, or I texted my buddy Peter G, who's Jewish, and I said, "Hey, man, you know anything about these space lasers?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, 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 we got them." I'm going bullshit. And it's not like I can only rely on what my Jewish friends tell me. I mean, it's not like the Torah has an index. I can look this stuff up. But anyway, we're going to do the Hanukkah, what do you call it, menorah again this year. That was actually a lot of fun, and drank a lot of vodka lighting those lights. And I don't know about this dreidel. I mean, I don't know. I'll get some more dreidels to hand out, but we're not building no dreidel. Uh, I don't want to tell Bob though. It's going to break him up. Anyway, my hot sauce yesterday, my salsa verde, was really good. Border Patrol is on the southern border. Really, we didn't eat when we were on duty. Um, and fancy. We ate with the locals. We ate sometimes. Some restaurants were right on the river, little cantinas, little diners. The menudo, the chili rellenos, the huevos rancheros, sopapillas, and the salsa verde. When I tasted Ryan's over at Mamie Provisions, man, it was like tasting home. It was just a rich, warm, great salsa verde. Where mine was, I don't know, but I did find out today that Ryan used peanut oil instead of extra virgin olive oil. That that could be that can make a difference. Next time I make it, I'm not going to make it with pepper so hot, and I'm going to try peanut oil. What else? Oh, the Maine Beer Shed is tonight is Sunday night, and they're open again on Labor Day. They open 12 to about 6 tomorrow, and that's a Monday, and they're open on Labor Day. And their dinner last night really came off nice. There were some pictures. I texted Kate, and they were really excited about it. Not a big crowd. They did not want a big crowd, but that new pavilion. They had some beautiful lights on it. They have it on their Facebook page, and there was a long table of picnic tables in the pavilion, and a chef friend of theirs, I think from Utah, came in and prepared the dinner, and it really turned out nice. But check their Facebook page, or their maybe the Facebook page, the Maine Beer Shed, and definitely check out those photos from last night. I mean, that pavilion is going to be a great addition to Kingfield. No ifs or buts about it. Okay, the beer tonight. Let's get to a beer review. Um, Mass Landing Brewing Company. Okay, and again, this is the second of the last nights that we're going to be doing these. But I tell you what, if Mass Landing Brewing Company. I know it's not about the art. It's about the beer. But these Mass Landing cans, I tell you what, whoever puts the design, the art, the graphics to these, man, I tell you, they get the award, the number one award. I like Flight Deck too. Flight Deck was cool. And again, it's not about the art, but man, this one is from Mass Landing Brewing Company. Again, it's in Westbrook. And this one is Current, the name of it. And it's IPA and Indian Pale Ale and yeah, the IPA. So let's give this baby a pop and see what it's like. This is a double dry hopped IPA. So let's give it a hop. Okay, one sip means 3 swallows. Yeah. Okay, so double to me means it's a little stronger, which it is. You can taste it. There's definitely, they have 4 different hops in this baby, and it's definitely hoppy, and it's definitely stronger, 7.1%. So this is getting right up there. The can says 7%. Their webpage says 7.1. It's a double dry hop, and again, if I'm not mistaken, dry hop, they're not using dry hops. It's when they're introducing the hops into the brewing process. Let me taste this again. It's definitely hoppy. It's smooth, but burp one. But it's definitely hoppy. Man, is it freaking dark. It's not even, I don't think it's 7:30, 8 o'clock. It is black out here and it's raining. Man. Yeah, it's a nice IPA. Man, I don't want to say it's citrusy, but it's not a bitter hop. It's a smooth hop. They got something else too. I don't know what the frick this is, but something called spelt. It's some kind of wheat, and apparently I didn't know what spelt was, and I looked it up, and apparently it's been cultivated since 5000 BC. How the frick? Seriously, people, how does anybody know a wheat was harvested from 5000 BC? I mean, and this ain't Mass Landing saying this. I googled it. It was Wikipedia or whatever the frig it is, but it's some kind of wheat. So maybe that's what adds to the smoothness of this beer. Let me taste this again. We'll get a color check. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe this. Second from the last night, and another beer that I like. I mean, this gave me a whole new look on craft beers in Maine. Uh, Damn. I mean, can I go back to national brands? Will I drink a PBR? Of course I will. Guinness, of course. Guinness is my baby. But man, I'm not going to be. I don't want to say afraid, but afraid to ordering a craft beer or asking what kind of craft beer it is they got, or if I see it's a session IPA or a double IPA on the menu, I at least know now what the frig they're talking about instead of just closing my eyes and pointing. Hey, color check. I digress. Okay, this has got. Okay, that was me pouring this baby. I didn't expect it to get that form. It's hazy, and again, it's not filtered. I mean, it may be filtered a little, but man, maybe not. That's about as opaque as the one last night. Uh, Collar, this is absolutely a beautiful collar. And again, the clean glass is so important. Look at this baby ain't even settling. Wow. This is just a nice, clean beer. And that color, it's as cold and crisp and smooth as this beer looks. Look at that color. Let me taste it. Yeah, yeah. This is a nice IPA. And again, guys, I can't throw this out. And I can't. I tell you what, I don't know if I can do it, but I don't know. I'm going to try something. I mean, this is going to go into the MBR studio up on the wall. I might even frame this baby. I got it up. Yep. And we all know what that stands for. Okay. And let me see if I can do this without totally screwing this up. Okay. Let me get the thumb out of here. But tomorrow night, where are they? That stack of beer is exactly what I've been drinking. And what I'm thinking about doing is maybe having one last beer that we already had and going through that stack of cans back there and hitting on some of the highlights, the more memorable beers. Hey, that wasn't freaking bad. I didn't screw this up too bad. You know? I mean, for not having a cameraman. But anyway, as far as the score of this current IPA, this double dry hop from Mast Landing Brewing Company, 7.1 alcohol by volume. I like it. I'm going to give this baby 8.4. Again, in the eights. I mean, I'm really kind of a loss for words. I never thought out of all those cans of beer that I'd really enjoy so many of them. And I can see why these people, you know, got into craft beers years ago. I've had friends who visit these breweries all the time, and they taste different beers. And, you know, I'm always stuck Guinness or PBR. But to go out and really try all these different beers, man, it's been kind of fun, okay? So, guys, let me see, what else? We talked about Salsa Verde again. We talked about that great turnout. It was better. I think it met all of Ryan and Kate's expectations over at the Maine Beer Shed last night. That pavilion is beautiful. It's wooden. It definitely looks like it belongs in the mountains. It's got like a clear roof on it, and there's like vents up on top. And the plan is for the Maine Beer Shed to have a bunch of tables in there this winter to drink beer in this fall, this winter, this next spring, and also turn it into, it's going to be a greenhouse also. So, and it's a beautiful building, and the photos yesterday on their webpage, or on their webpage today, their Facebook page, it really looks nice at night, and with the lights on and the lights, the guests that were in there. I think they had about 10 or 12 people, maybe 10 people, and that's all, like I say, they really wanted. It must have been by reservations only, because you really don't want a crowd, even with today, with this freaking pandemic. It's bullshit. It's just something we got to do. Anyway, guys, that's it for tonight. Hey, tomorrow, last call. So, for tonight, guys, salute, drive careful, and thanks for watching. Yeah, this Mast Landing Brewing Company, nice beer. No ifs or buts about it. Anyway, guys, catch you later. See you tomorrow for last call.